Hello, my name is Michael Newcomer. I'm doing an experiment today to see which substance will evaporate the quickest. So I'm gonna set a timer for 25 minutes after I put each drop on the wax paper of each substance. Any substance that doesn't dissolve within or doesn't evaporate within 25 minutes will be recorded as over 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna do the same experiment, but instead of on wax paper, on this surface right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lean my camera up, have my chart right there, and I have all of my stuff set up here. I'm gonna go ahead and lean it. I don't know if this is the best angle. I can try them all. Let me get my timer set up. All right, and I'll click start as soon as I can get all of them on the paper. Emphasize that the olive oil will not evaporate within 25 minutes. So I have my disposable pipette. And I'm gonna get a couple drops of that and put one drop on the paper. And I'm not gonna put any back like I thought I was about to do for a second. I'm just gonna set it right there. And then I'm gonna start the ammonia next. Crack that open. Give it a couple drops here. One drop there. That's good. After this class, I'll probably never use ammonia again. Let me dispose of this in the trash can right off here. So that's a drop of ammonia. And I'm gonna do ethanol and the ethyl alcohol. One drop. And I'll do a drop of isopropyl alcohol using a disposable pipette. Oops, that was 2 drops, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 drop below it. So we'll ignore those 2 drops there. And here's some acetone. If that smells fun. Oh, that was like 6 drops. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and put 1 drop there. Got plenty of room for mess ups here. And last but not least, distilled H2O. Oops, that was 2, there's 1, okay. So and then here's tap water. That was 2 as well. Uh-oh. Well, that was all my tap water. I gotta run to the sink. And here's 1 drop of tap. There we go. Okay, and I'm starting the timer. So every time I accidentally put more than 1 drop, I I just put a single drop below the accident. So here's what we got so far. Okay. So while I'm looking at these to see how long they evaporate, I'm going to go ahead and start calculating molar weights. So I actually did that before on my safety sheet. So I'm just going to take the molar weights that I got there. Ethanol is 46.044. And also, I mean, if I were to redo this experiment, which, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get the darker countertop rerun right now, the second timer. But if I were to redo this experiment, I would do it having a timer start as soon as the drop hit the surface. But I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this on this surface. I hope ammonia doesn't damage wood, but it'll be okay. It was a cheat table. Here's the olive oil. Here's that isopropyl. Or that was the ethanol, excuse me. Here's the isopropyl. And here's the tap water. I'm sorry, distilled water, and here's the tap water. I gotta get more tap water. Okay. And here's the tap water. Boom. Okay. So here's the ethyl. I had those mixed up. It was isopropyl. Isopropyl, acetone, ethyl, distilled. Okay. I'd say the ethyl is gone. 23 minutes and 8 seconds. We got 1 minute to go, and it doesn't look like any of them are going to evaporate. acetone has definitely evaporated, but not fully. H2O looks the exact same minus this small ring. Hasn't really evaporated. I'm sure if it was in the sun though, it would be gone by now. Just because of what we learned about the kinetic energy of the molecules increasing. The sun would probably speed it up enough to break those intermolecular forces. That's 25 minutes. All right. So we still have all those left. You can see those big white dots are the evaporated ones. The ammonia here, still there. Same with them. Yep. And I forgot to mention at the beginning, here's my lab attire. I got long pants, long sleeves. I didn't know if gloves would be appropriate for this one, and I got my glasses. I forgot to put the pants on in the very beginning, but I quickly fixed that when I noticed. But yeah, that's the lab, and I'll go ahead and send all of my data once I finish with the qualitative observations and post-lab questions. And thank you.